Oh man, look at that gradient! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! It's great! Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back for more Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle! I'm Hunter, and
I'm Drunken Dan.
And we're going to be playing on the Gamecube version! Which, well, you've seen the Gamecube version already. Shotgun and stuff, but...
Most people also here have already owned the Gamecube version.
Yeah, and the title screen, very pretty.
That's awesome.
So, in this version of
Let me show
the
you
multi, I'm gonna show off one normal multiplayer level plus the 2 mini stages for each type of mode. There's only 2, and then I'm just gonna show off a normal stage. A normal stage that wasn't in the Dreamcast version, because me and my brother we didn't want to record too much, and then I would have the issue of having too much to edit, or...
Yeah, he's different than me. Usually when I get someone to record co-op stuff with me, I usually record them.
Yeah. Well, we didn't record the commentary.
Like, what was it, when I was over, because we actually went to the recording a little bit later, because I was also over at my friend's house. They're not on my channel now, later. We did, Soul Calibur 5, The Simpsons Arcade, and X-Men Arcade.
Huh.
We did Soul Calibur 5 story mode.
Wait, oh yeah. I keep forgetting, so, like, it feels weird saying Soul Calibur 5, it's like, there's been that many?
No chance to win
Yep.
against me.
If we really want to go into Street Fighter, the Street Fighters had more, and King of Fighters, you want to know what its latest
It's 13! Well, it's at 14
yep.
now.
13. 14 will be their next.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not counting side games. That's counting only the main game.
Right, so, like before, alternate models, a lot more refined up and not completely polished like they were in the Dreamcast. I'm still gonna say that.
Yeah, they look better.
Especially Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic looks a lot better in this version.
In the GameCube version.
Yeah. Now,
the models in the GameCube version, they did touch. It's small, but they did do a little bit of touching up to the models of the Dreamcast game, from the original Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2 versus the GameCube, where they did some touch-ups to the models, making them a little bit cleaner, a little bit brighter, a little bit more colorful.
Right.
There's no shine to them unless you're metal.
Right. Now, this mini stage is probably one of the most addicting of any of the stages, big or small, because this one you don't have to jump rails, but the trick to quote-unquote winning is grinding and curving your character around corners properly.
And of course, you have a lot better practice with that than your brother, for obvious reasons.
No, he still manages to win, I think. Or does he? I don't know. Yeah, he wins.
Okay.
Because he kind of got a head start. See, look, that's a much better looking Metal Sonic model than the one in the Dreamcast version, because the eyes aren't as big.
Okay.
So now we're going to show off a normal stage, which...
Well, to be fair, they just pulled the model they had that was in the background out and rigged it up to be a thing. That's really all they did.
Oh man, rigging.
So because of that, it looks pretty bad.
Filmmaker.
Huh?
Oh, not gonna. I'm gonna say a couple things about Source Filmmaker. I've been addicted to that motherfucking son of a bitch.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm waiting till
Complicated to use. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm pretty damn sure.
It is. It's no hand holding in that software.
I'm a bit with like 3D. I know a bit with 3D posing, so like I kind of have an idea what I might.
If you're good with programs like Blender or 3ds Max or anything of that sort.
Maya. I do know Maya.
You're golden then. It is basically just like that, but it's like you don't have to export anything. It's just all there.
Well, you can take things from Gmod and put it in.
Yeah. But of course, you have to custom rig them, which I still don't know how to do, and I kind of want to do before I actually start working with them properly. It's kind of hard. Now, before I go on to an orgasm with that, I should note that the levels that they added into the GameCube version of the multiplayer have been... And Shadow just did his usual...
Die.
Yeah. Okay. Get up there. I almost died! See, so now we're playing the GameCube version. My brother was a bit better. Just a bit.
Because he's more familiar with the controller.
Yeah, the controller's a lot more familiar, but he still dies. A bit. Because I am the guy who plays Sonic a lot, so... Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like most of your Let's Plays.
Well, there's a pattern to them, but yeah.
Hey, see,
Most-
I've done a couple Sonic games, yeah, but the most of my Let's Plays is Mega Man. See, they're different.
Mega Man, a fighting, super fighting robot.
Mega Man!
Oh God. Remember one episode of Mega Man?
Time controls! They stop your time and you'll be stuck in your track!
Remember that one episode of the Mega Man cartoon where X came into the picture?
And he was a douchebag.
Unsurprisingly, hey, wait a minute, ain't he the motherfucker?
Which is funny because in
Zero killed Mega Man. I'm sorry, I was thinking that Mega Man X killed Mega Man. How does that even work?
I don't think even they revealed who kills Mega Man, if Mega Man's even dead.
It's
They really...
It's half implied that it was Zero or X, so whatever.
He's even dead. For all we know, he's just like chilling on an island like, fuck you guys!
Yeah, most
Well, actually, apparently one of the ideas for the ending of Legends,
3.
Legends 1,
Oh.
was going to be you fight the original Mega Man.
Oh, so it's implied that Volna did it. Maybe.
But yeah, in the future, since that's years and years later.
So,
Well,
oh,
it's actually interesting if they do that in 3, like where the original Mega Man.
3 does come out,
Well,
but
I don't know what they're doing exactly, but I do know in
Capcom is doing something with Mega Man because
in December.
yeah, because they have a crossover comic with because of Archie, and there's also going to be one with Sonic. Yes, a Mega Man and Sonic crossover comic by Archie.
I'll probably actually buy that just to see what they do. 'Cause
shit.
that's actually cool. I mean, I don't like the Archie Sonic comics, but I do love the Archie Mega Man comics.
Yeah, the ones they have released. It's kind of interesting since those are like the two franchises with the most like unpleasable fan bases in the entire fucking world, and now they're crossing over them.
I don't think
How?
Mega Man does that too much.
I don't know.
You have to
They
explain
have
it to me.
been.
I don't pay attention to the Mega Man fan base too much, so you have to explain it to me.
Lately they have been. I mean,
Well, that's only because you know 2 games got canceled, so you do anything Mega Man, they've been touchy lately. That's not so much if you release a game; it's more so much like if you put him in a game, and it's not the Mega Man they want.
it's like, oh man, I wish Mega Man was in this. Oh yeah, and these mini stages. Yeah, the first one to get a single shard wins. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just a smaller stage when you had to find the same amount of emeralds. No, it's just one emerald, just one.
And then you're done.
And then you're done. And of course,
Hey, they touched up on the Chaos model and on Takal's model, I just noted.
yeah, that too.
Well, I know they touched up on all the models with this version, which, like I said, I like. But I really like it on Chaos, because Chaos looked really fugly in the last one. I didn't say anything, but he looked fucking ugly in the Dreamcast version of this.
It didn't look that bad in like normal Sonic Adventure 1 though.
Well, yeah, of course, given the game style. But when you put like a Sonic Adventure 1 model and you throw it in SA2, it just does not look good.
But they touched it up. They kind of
I mean, like I said, I think SA1's a better game, but SA2 has definitely better graphics. So when you throw in an SA2 model and you don't even update the textures, it just looks bad.
Yeah, for the GameCube, I noticed that they gave Chaos a bit of an outline.
Yeah, they gave him an outline. They changed his color. They made his color more vibrant. Because in
Oh yeah, and as you can see, I'm not sure if I did show this off before, but yeah, as you can see, there's an exclamation mark if you're digging above a hole in the game.
yeah, that's something that they added too, which I like that they added that. I honestly, like, if you were to give my honest opinion, we were talking mainly about the Dreamcast version. The GameCube version, I think, is far superior to the Dreamcast. Out of all honesty, I played the Dreamcast one was the first one I played because, like I said, we had a Dreamcast. But I think the GameCube version is far superior overall to the Dreamcast version. I still have issues with the game overall. Like a lot of my issues still are in the GameCube version, but overall it's a much more polished game.
Yeah, I think I gave a recommendation to the DX version of Sonic Adventure in my LP of that game, and to be honest, you could really play either version. The Dreamcast version kind of gives off a more nostalgic Aurora, kind of.
Where the GameCube one has a bit, the GameCube or the PSN one has a bit more polish.
Yeah, it has a bit more polish. It plays better. It's at a fucking map, which helps a lot in the fucking forest section. The child system is not. I don't like the child system in the DX port.
I don't like the child system. I don't like child system in any of them, so I don't really give a flying.
But for Sonic Adventure 2, GameCube version or nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I got the Dreamcast version solely for
Let's play.
genuineness, I guess.
He mainly you got to for this Let's Play because you wanted to do this version because you felt like every version was the GameCube one. That's why you did the other one too.
I only know like a couple of LPs. Of course, one of them is by Scottish Duck, unsurprisingly.
I remember, like, what was it? When I started my SA2 LP, it was around the same time you started your SA1. It was around the same time you started yours, and you asked me, what version are you doing? Because I had already started, he had already started his. We just met each other, and he says, which version are you doing? I said, I'm doing the GameCube version. And he said, do the Dreamcast. Like you said, do you have a Dreamcast one? I went, yeah, I do. And you kept yelling at me to do it, and I'm like, fuck you, I like the GameCube version better.
Also, as you can tell, the timer that my brother got lasted like half a minute. And the last emerald is in this room. Yes, it's in this room. And you know what happens? He gets it.
Of course. He's being a dick because you were a dick.
Yeah, I guess karma and all that stuff.
Karma kicks in.
My quarters is at okay-ish level, so now...
Johnny Guitar.
Oh, now the word Johnny being mentioned reminds me of Johnny Test, and that is not the thing you want to know.
Just think of Johnny Bravo. Just think of Johnny Bravo.
Yes, Johnny Bravo. Hey, brother.
There we go, Johnny Bravo.
Hey, brother. Much better. I'm gonna be honest. You could say whatever you want about that show. You know what? No, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't. It is a blatant ripoff of Dexter's Lab, and the animation is pure and utter crap.
Well, not only that, but the show is really offensive. Like, I'm not honestly, I don't care.
Oh yeah, it's an intelligence offending show.
Well, like, not even the intelligence part. Well, the issue with Johnny Test that I have is it's really an offensive show. Now, I'm not like, you know, against offensive comedy. I'm a fan of really horrible insults and such, as some of you probably have figured. But I don't like it when it's a kids show doing that. Like, a kids show made fun of like people with learning disabilities. It made fun of it makes fun of gays a lot. There's a couple racial jokes. Like, there's a really stupid racial joke with what was it? There's two Asians, there's a black one and a white one. Their names are black and white, except for the white one's name is black and the black one's name is white. Shenanigans.
This, and yet the show still goes on.
It doesn't even get really good
Whoa.
ratings. They keep it on because what?
The Dark Shadow Walker's model was kind of spastic. So yeah, the racing levels.
But yeah, they kind of just were fucking dicks. It's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of figured out with the racing. These games are pretty simple. Yeah. By the way, I will say right now, I like the Chow Walkers better. I think they look better, especially over Big just in Eggman's thing.
Yeah, big to the Chow Walker, you don't really get the connection.
It's just kind of lazy.
Yeah, it's like suddenly Big the Cat's like, huh?
I swear to God, every now and then there's like a couple of members of the dev team at Sonic that love Big the Cat for some fucking reason, and they like trying to shove him down our throat.
Well, they stopped doing that. Imagine if he was on Sonic.
No, they sneak him in. He still sneaks him in. You don't see him in Generation, but you get his trophy.
If you got the code, which you probably do because you looked on the internet, even though they're meant to get it out in toys and giveaways and stuff, but nope, internet.
I didn't know that they put them on the internet until later. I was actually waiting for the toys and shit. I was like, oh, that's gonna be cool. It's so dorky. And I love dorky shit. And it's like, some asshole figured it out.
Oh well. You can still get the toys. You can still get the codes if you're too lazy to manually type in.
It just means that they're not gonna make a Big the Cat toy. Oh no.
Well, they might. They still probably have plans for it because they do have the merchandise. Anyways, since we didn't really talk about it because I'm too busy talking about Johnny Race's Test, the two mini levels for the shooting stages are actually drag races.
Yep.
With obstacles.
And then one's a shoot face.
Yes, it's that one. And everyone loves that one. Now, we're not done here yet because we're going to show off something that I didn't show off in the Dreamcast version, also because I didn't have the carts, or that they didn't exist. Kart racing. Now, for each character, there is an alternate kart.
Okay, now that is hilarious. Play the robot. No.
Yeah, every character's an alternate.
That poorly textured, poorly modeled robot.
Yeah. For Tails...
You know what, to be fair though, it's better than the toy that came with the anniversary of that robot that can't even hold its own fucking gun.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, like but thankfully I got it for Robotnik, though the Robotnik can't stand up. It's the classic Robotnik.
Oh, that sucks. He's a little ball.
Wait, I just realized something. There's a bit of an issue here. Why doesn't the robot just start shooting them?
Huh.
I can win the
Maybe
race
gun is
so
broke.
easily.
See you later.
I mean, if I was that robot, I'd just start shooting the back of their
If I was
robot.
Big Robo over here, I would just kill everybody.
I would just kill them all and be done with it.
So yeah, there's two unique alternate karts for characters. Tails has an alternate one that's actually a Chow and a little buggy thing, really tiny one. It's so tiny, it's like a little patty, a burger. I don't know. That's the best way I can describe it, I guess. But it's blue, so you probably won't eat it, or should. And for Whoosh, it's Egg Robo. Kind of baffles me just a little bit. Shouldn't it be Eggman's alternate?
Bang bang!
But shouldn't it be Eggman's alternate?
Bang bang!
Because after all, this is his creation, not Rouge's.
But Rouge is a horse. What are you gonna do with her?
Literally make it a car, I guess.
They already did that.
No, literally. Just.
La Cassette! It's the voice card.
Or they could have made a Tumblr.
It'd be Batman.
Because she's a bat getter.
Hockey pants!
Actually, you know what? This since you're a comic book guy, does Batgirl ever get her own unique little transportation thingy, or does she just share it with Batman?
Depends on which generation. Some have motorcycles, some have nothing. The one in Super Best Friends Forever has like a Vespa. It also depends on which one. Like if it's Cassandra Cain, she doesn't use any vehicles. She just parkours everything.
Any Batgirl, any generation.
It's really like, I know there's a couple that have like their own car. There's one with a motorcycle. I'm confused by it too.
See, kids, we're being topical because The Dark Knight Rises came out. Not at the time of recording this, but by the time that this video goes up, probably.
Someone explain to me how that flying tumbler could work.
I don't know.
And don't say super advanced technology, because there's physics!
And there's a demonstration of physics right there.
Physics, you fall down, you teleport back.
It's like, and my brother's just like, I don't care. He wants to get, I think I remember him saying, just finish this, please.
Who cares? I don't even care! I
care immensely. Okay, so now that we're done that, all the multiplier stuff is done, all the Chow stuff is done. Imagine we got all 180 emblems. What do we get for this?
Oh, it's great!
We're gonna find out next time. And if you look at the thumbnail, if you watch the Raw, you can see that the thumbnail for it is a big giant question mark.